everyone and welcome to this module on the plumbing trade. In today's video, we are going to learn benching and channeling of the base plate and cutting a brick wall using electric cutting tools. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to lay a 23 cm thick corner wall using English bond, bench and channel for the inspection chamber and the manhole, fix a cover with a channel and provide slope, make holes using a portable hand-operated drilling machine, cut a brick wall using flat and pointed cold chisels, make holes for plumbing fixtures and fill and plaster holes and chases. First, we are going to learn to bench and channel the base plate. For this, the required materials and tools are spade 1, spirit level 1, hammer 1, chisel 1, mortar pan 1, mason trowel 1, bricks as required, sand 5 boxes, water as required, cement as required, aggregate as required, rungs or footsteps as required. Let us now lay a 23 cm thick corner wall using English bond. Mark a line with chalk to set out the position of the job. Accurately mark the overall dimensions of the model job using dry bricks and ensure that the wall thickness aligns with the length of one brick. Lay the first stretcher of the first course at one end of the front elevation of the model job and lay the queen closer next to the corner brick of the first course. Check width of the first course of the front and rear of the brickwork. Lay the second stretcher at the opposite end of the front elevation of the job and check the level from the first stretcher. Lay the bed for a rear elevation of the first course of stretchers. Draw the trowel point along the front elevation stretchers to form an additional furrow. Check for the alignment level and width. Build up one end of the job with a header closer and on the second course. Check for gauge, level, plumb and ranging in width as the work proceeds and repeat at the other end of the job using lines and pins. As the next stretcher course is laid, make sure that the mortar bed is furrowed clear of the gaps between the bricks already laid on the course. As the headers are laid, ensure they are level across the width of the wall. This job requires accurate setting out and squaring of the ends on the first course. Check the stepped end of the wall. The closers must be cut to the correct size. The headers and the back course of stretchers must be level across the width of the wall. The headers must be centrally positioned over the across joints or stretchers below. The cross joints should be of uniform width. Use full bricks except for the closers. After finishing, check the isometric view of the corner wall. Let us now learn to lay out and build one brick or a 23 cm wall using a Flemish bond. By the end of this exercise, you should be able to lay bricks with alternate headers and stretchers and lay the queen closer. Lay bricks with alternate headers and stretchers. Assemble the bricks in the brick area. Mix the mortar and load the mortar pan. Snap a chalk line longer than the required length. Mark a line for a 90-degree angle at one end of the straight line already marked. Lay out the corner with a stretcher. Lay one header and one stretcher alternating each course. Provide an overlap of 1/4 brick to avoid continuous vertical joints. Provide uniform bed joints and vertical joints. Lay the queen closer. Plumb and level after laying the first course and check the alignment. Lay the queen close to the queen header to avoid vertical joints. Attach the line by pushing a nail to which the line is attached under the end of the brick on the left end of the wall. Pull the line up over the top of the brick and push the line to face the bricks. Set the line 2 mm out from the edge of the brick and the top surface with the top of the brick. Fill the space between the leads using a line as guide after fixing a line. Resume building to the specified height and fill the wall to the line. Correct bonding arrangement with proper bond has to be followed. Check the work for correct height. Check the square, level, plumb and alignment for straightness. Brush the work after completion and pointing. The inspection chamber. Mix cement concrete with brick bats, cement, sand and water. Mix cement concrete with cement, sand, aggregate and water. Place the cement mortar with the aggregate to the base inside the inspection chamber. Channel and bench using forming tools. Provide covers with channels and make a 45-degree slope benching using brick bat cement mortar at the top. Manholes. Mix cement concrete with aggregate. Place the cement concrete at the inside base of the manhole. Bench and channel using forming tools. Provide a rung for deep manholes. There are 3 kinds of CI covers for the manholes. Cover the top of the manholes with a channel. Provide slopes to prevent rainwater from entering. Let us now learn to cut a masonry wall for concealing using electric cutting tools. By the end of this task, you will be able to make holes using a portable hand-operated drilling machine. Cut the brick wall using a cold chisel that is flat and pointed and make holes for plumbing fixtures and fill and plaster holes and chases. For this, the required tools and materials are portable hand-operated drilling machine 1, portable chase machine 1, wooden float 1, mortar pan 1, mason trowel 1, hammer ball peen 1, cold chisel flat and pointed 1, spirit level 1, roll jumper 1, straight edge 1, wall jumper 1, plump bob 1, cement as required, sand as required, aggregate as required, water as required, pipes as required, clamps as required, screws as required, plug wood as required, and MS rod as required. Now, let us look at cutting a brick wall and fitting pipes. Cut the chase in the brick wall using a chasing machine. Cut the box hole in the brick wall using a flat and pointed cold chisel. Make a through hole using a wall jumper. Make holes for wall-tight plugs to fix clamps. Make a through hole using a portable hand-operated drilling machine. Fill the chases with rich cement mortar. Fill the holes with cement mortar. Plaster the portions with cement mortar. Level using a straight edge and a wooden float. Check the level using a spirit level and a plump bob. In this video, we have discussed how to lay a 23 cm thick corner wall using English bond, bench and channel for the inspection chamber and the manhole, fix a cover with a channel and providing slope, make holes using a portable hand-operated drilling machine, cut a brick wall using flat and pointed cold chisels, and make holes for plumbing fixtures. Hope you have a clear understanding of this session. Thank you all and see you again in the next video.